English. English is your second language, I guess, right? All right. So here's the one comment. How how you can make money? Question mark. You only getting a waiting list when you are a member. No, sorry. When you are a member. So how you can make money? Question mark. You only getting a waiting list when you are a member. Member? Question mark. I'll explain it to you. Buy stocks when they break VWAP. Each morning we give you a focus list, and then you take the trades that I have been teaching since 2012. I don't know. I just sat down, right? I fell into a coma for the last hour and 50 minutes. I sit back down and I go right back to the stock that I was trading a little while ago, PDD, right? So PDD, how you can make money, right? How you can make money is the stock faux show bro. The faux show bro is what I teach above prior day VWAP. Faux show bro was at 101.50. So you start buying there with a $100 stop. Then it gets to the prior day. You're already making money at 102.28. You sell some there. Then it overshoots it and gets to the 103 where you sell some there. And now with 4 minutes left in the day, chances are we're going to sell it at 102.50 or 103.20. And we only got 4 minutes left. But when you're long into the close, it's not as treacherous as being long right before the open. This is good. You're long going into the close. When the stock's going up, they tend to go higher into the close. Also, the market never goes down. Power fucking gap. That's how you can make money. How you can make money is knowing what a power gap is and understanding that the market will never fucking go down in our lifetime ever again until it gets into the power gap. But wait, there's two mini power gaps right below it. And that doesn't really matter right now because you're in PDD. By the way, PDD, if anybody's looking at it, PDD, faux show bro, into the close, back above prior day VWAP, running to highs of the day. That's how you can make money. Sorry, how you can make money. Yes, how somebody on the internet wants to know how you can make money. You only getting a waiting list when you are a member. So the idea is I'm trying to explain it's stick with the symbols that I give you at the beginning of the day and then take the trades that I've been teaching for the last 10 years. That's how you can make money. Now, if English is your second language, it's a small barrier, but the market is bilingual, right? Trilingual, if in fact. Sorry to interrupt. But anyway, I just want to let you know PDD. The market is bilingual, trilingual. It speaks every language. The language of love, which is most important. You know what the language of love is? Math. That's the language of love. You know why? Because it can't lie to you. Math can't lie, no matter how many times you want it to. Even when you try to say, talk dirty to me, lie to me, math says, I can't. And that's why we trade the same setup. That's why it's becoming redundant. Making money is redundant and monotonous. That is exactly where you want to be, to the point where now the day has become even more redundant. I just woke up. I got this habit of taking a nap in the middle of the day, which I got to break out of. I come out of my coma. Hey, what's happening? Oh, let me go check the stocks that I was trading earlier. All right. Oh, look, PDD. Oh, look, it just did a faux show. Buy it. And then I go check Haitian SI, Haitian AI stock. You know what this stock does? Straight out of Haiti, right? The Haitians, not the Hessians, the ones that fought with us during the Revolutionary War. The Haitians, a lot of people get that confused. Haitians are from Haiti. The Haitian SI, HSAI, is an AI company out of Haiti, right? They've invented a new AI there. where they eat the dogs and the cats, then they do AI, Haitian SI, AI, HESAI. I have no idea what they do, nor do I give a shit. That's how you make money. Oh, there's another example of how to make money. So you say, oh, Haitian AI. I remember this from way back this morning where we bought the faux show bro and made money. Then it pulled back to VWAP and held it. That's called the test of strength. And then when it holds it, you buy it when it gets back above the 1 minute, then the multi-day, and then the stock goes higher. And that's how you can make money. You only getting a waiting list. When you remember, again, you put a question mark at the end there. I think you may want to use an exclamation point there at the on the second one. So that is how you can make money. That's how. Are you talking to me? The rage video? I'm always raging about something. Rage, rage into the night. Isn't there a poem that says something like that? Oh, and it's not about me, friends. Most 40 it turned out to be 48 trades today, all profitable. And every single one of them, get this. Every single every single one of my trades today, except for PDD, but inevitably that went back up too. Every single trade went up after I sold out of it. PDD, Haitian SI, AI, SRAD. Well, the Trump went lower, then it went higher, traded it twice. NVTS went a lot higher after I sold out of it, and it went down more after I covered my short. Then we had OKTO, which went up a shit ton after. By the way, I shorted it. It went down more after I got out. Then I bought it, and it went up a lot more after I got out of it. I'm on fire. But in the middle, I make some money. If I make like $130, it is worth 500. I make 250, it is worth 1,000. I make 1,000, it is worth like 25,000. That is my life. And this is the plight that I live. This is why I like to help others, because helping myself is one thing, but making other things with the money is, from the last time I stick it in you. Because this is what I do best. I am loser. Even though I make the money, bang, bang, it is not enough money for when I get beat down from shorting market each and every time I have done so in many, many years that I have done these things. So what I do is I sit around, I make some monies, right? And then I check in this thing, and then over there, I'm making the money, and then I losing the money, but you making the money every time. So bang bang partner, it is nothing matter what I doing. It is mattering what you doing on the back of what I teaching from the lessons of my life, which is not very good. My trading is okay, but making money is on the big time. I'm only small time. You can be big time. You don't want me to make the monies in the big time for some reason. I don't know why this is happening to me each and every time I put trade on. There he is. So what are you talking about? Martin, I don't know if that's not your last name. It's definitely not your last name. If your last name is Stockman and you can't figure out how to trade, that's a cruel joke on you. Because I know if my name was Kenny Stockman, I was sure as hell would try to figure out how to make money in the stock market. No, but all kidding aside, and did you guys notice UVXY went down 4 points? Your watch list keeps saying, just wait. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. What watch list? I bang out 2 emails every day. You ain't a member. And by the way, do you guys remember 2009 when I started talking about how the market would never go down ever again? Yeah. Hey, you're gonna take. Hey, remember Cross CoreWeave? What do you want, dude? What do you want? No, seriously, what do you want? This guy right here, Martin Stockman. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want somebody to come to your house? Well, first of all, I don't know if you're in America, but if you are, maybe we could set this up. I'll send somebody to your house. They'll put the trade on for you, but you got to pay for their flight, feed them, and house them, and then give them 98% of the profits. They'll give you the 1%. You want 1%? You got it. 1%. So open up an account, fund it. I'll send somebody to your house. You pay for their room and board. They'll teach you how to trade, and we'll make a TV show about it, right? And we'll call it, if we could teach this guy, we could teach anybody. Would you want to be that guy? Would you want to be could you do that? I'll set somebody up. I'll send my boy Dave to your house. He'll teach you how to trade. He'll show you the setups that we do every day. He'll log you into the room, right? He'll log you into the room. You know this doesn't exist, right? And it's not worth it. What would be better is if you figure out how to trade on your own. If you don't understand a faux show bro at this point, I've been talking about this trade since 1996. No exaggeration. 1996, around VWAP. Every stock does it. I just give symbols out in the morning that I think will be best to watch, like CoreWeave and PDD and Haitian SI and SRAD today and Trump. I don't trade Trump too. I don't know the point. I don't even know what the hell I'm taking this video for, having this conversation with you. If you ain't getting it now, you might not get it. It's not for everybody. Hey, listen, I don't like root beer, right? To some people, that makes no sense, right? I think root beer is poison. If I was in hell, that's what they'd be serving, root beer. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a website for $48. You must have signed up for some other website. I don't know what you're talking about. Seriously, I run a website. It's $5,000 a year. And we do a live show every day. I don't know what you're talking about. So anyway, root beer, right? Root beer is not for everybody. So just like trading, root beer to me is the devil's urine. It smells disgusting and it tastes even worse. I don't know why this was ever invented. I don't know why they have the word beer on it. It's like stale beer that somebody took a shit in and then you drink it. What's my point? My point is trading's not for everybody, nor is root beer. So I don't know why root beer tastes that way to me. Other people love it, like sausage and peppers and onions. People swear by that shit. There's food trucks that dedicate their lives to sausage and peppers, and they put onions on it. You want to torture me? There's you go. And I could make it even worse. Sausage and peppers and onions with a side of root beer, and then force me to have some black licorice for dessert. That's the living walk. That's a nightmare for me. That food right there. And other people be like, you know what? I love all that shit. What's wrong with you, Kenny? Yeah. That's what makes the world go round. Just like me trying to convince a Trump supporter that he's a scumbag. If you don't see it, I guess you don't see it. That's your problem. And by the way, speaking of that, I'm sure your kids are awesome. By the way, I hit a nerve with one guy. I was like, this is what you teach your kids, right? So a crime is not a crime if you're rooting for the person that's committing the crime. That's what you teach your kids. Don't you talk to me about how I teach my kids. But you know what hypocrisy is, right? So if somebody says to say, listen, if something good happens to you, I'm going to ring your doorbell and say, hey, that's because of me. But when your life turns to shit, I'm going to ring your doorbell and I'm going to give you all these people to blame. How does that make you feel? I'm going to take credit for everything that's good that in your life. All the shitty shit, I'm gonna blame you for that. So anything good, it's because of me. Anything bad, it's your fault. I'm an asshole, right? Yeah, that's exactly. So how do you root for Trump? Well, he doesn't do that. Yes, he does. It's exactly the way. He actually just said it 5 minutes ago. He just said that, right? You see, he's right there, that guy. Anyway, but if you don't get the setup, if you don't get VWAP by now, it's like 13 years later. You ain't getting it. You ain't never going to get it. It's all right. Give up. Give up. Move on. It's not for you. If you don't understand, the market never goes down. So when it crashes, you should buy stocks. You don't get it? You don't get that yet? I've been saying that since 2007. And then the market crashes in August last year. Did you buy stocks? No? Oh, you should have. Hey, the market crashed like in April. Did you buy stocks? Oh, you should have. What can I tell you? I could hand you the money. You're probably the kind of guy who just burns up in your hand. If I gave you the $100 bill, it'd probably burn up in your hand, right? You're that guy. You're the kind of person that no matter what I do, there's no help. There's no hope. That was help and hope combined. There's no hope for you. So why try? It's all right. Move on. Move on with your life. It's okay. I won't miss you. Or I will miss you. I miss everybody that doesn't get this because it is a pretty simple way to make money. You guys remember the IPO, CoreWeave? Remember I taught you that? Why didn't you buy that? Right? 30 gets you 50, 50 gets you 80, 80 gets you 120. See where the stock is? 120. So if you didn't know that rule before you met me and now you know, you should have bought that stock and you said, thank you. Thank you for telling me to buy CoreWeave at 80 bucks. Look at it now, 120. Everybody in my chat room has bought it and made money. Where were you? You're a member of some $48 from my waiting list. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? I guess you're in a different dimension. But you know what? Stay there. It's all going to work out for you. Good luck. What was my point? Root beer is the devil's piss. That's what my point was. My point is the market's never fucking going down ever again. Look into my eyes right now, and I'm going to tell you one more time. Power gap! Power gap! The market gapped above resistance that it was going to run into, and it power gapped the fuck over it all. Nobody's selling. Every pullback is a buy now because the shorters are on the wrong side of the market, and the longs who were hesitating about buying the gap, like this guy, they're dying to get in. So the market legitimately cannot go down until it's in the power gap. They tried to force it into the power gap on Friday with tariff news. Sorry, with tariff news. I mean, are we going to fall for tariff conversations now? It's over. Ignore the tariff. Nobody gives a shit about tariffs anymore. Know what you're going to hear now? Here's what you're going to hear now in the deal. You're going to hear overbought, rounding tops, stagflation, and interest rates. Because they're running out of things to throw at you. So that's what they're going to throw at you next. Rounding tops. You're going to hear about how the market's running out of steam. It's overbought. Earnings per share, EBITDA, earnings season, summer doldrums, complacency, and VIX. That's what you're going to hear. And all that stuff is going to have a little negative twang to it because they're going to try to convince you to sell stocks. Don't sell. Don't sell. Don't let them breathe. 50% higher from here across the board. Maybe by next week, or maybe it'll take a year and a half. Whichever comes first. Don't sell anything until they're in those power gaps. And if you own a stock that hasn't rallied since April 9th, your stock's a dick. Sell it right now. Seriously. You own a stock that hasn't participated in the greatest bull market since the last bull market, and this bull market since April 9th is something. If you have a stock, and this is one of my mentors' lessons, if your stock seems to be the one bucking the trend of an overall bull market, your stock's a dick. Get rid of it. And on that note, if you do own a stock that hasn't participated in the greatest bull market of all time, and you're not willing to buy some more right now, then you don't even want to own it. You just haven't admitted it to yourself. Sell it. Like this SRAD. This SRAD could eat a big dick. It really could, right? To not be up $1 on a day like this stock sucks. It really does. But it's slowly going up. That's what stocks tend to do. Not every stock's going to be CoreWeave. Not everything's going to be a Tesla or the Qs. I own that one. I own the one that slowly goes up. At least it's going up. But the stock sucks. You don't want to trade it. You basically don't want to own it. I mean, maybe a year from now, it'll be up 4 points. But that's not what trading is. Trading is getting in when the getting is good, like OKLO, short, then long, PDD, long, HSAI, long, DJT, long, then short, then long. And I mean, this was a banger of a day. Difference between market structure and price action. Market structure is the overall, well, depending on what you're looking at, it's the overall structure of the market, the ebb and flow of the market mechanics that are involved. Price action is basically understanding which prices dictate the action of the market and volume weighted average price. If you're looking at volume weighted average price, but if you're talking about price action and you're not looking at volume weighted average price, then you're not looking at price action. And also market structure and price action basically could be one and the same. And market, it's also market mechanics. Just knowing the structure of the market and how it works, ebb and flow, half numbers and whole numbers, price action, revisiting, all that stuff. It's all the same. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't sell a course. I sell me, baby. I'm like a high-priced whore of information of the stock market. I'm not embarrassed about it. I'm actually an underpriced whore. I only charge $5,000 a month. I should be charging for people that have money that are really like moving some cash around. I'm worth 5 grand a day to them, but I try to keep it reasonably priced, right? Because what are you buying? You're not buying me. I mean, you're not buying a course. It's the same day every day. I make sure you understand market structure and market mechanics and price action. But I've never seen, and I've been doing this my whole life, I've never seen market action or price action and market structures centered around one particular line so specific like VWAP. Take a look what HSAI did at 1 o'clock this afternoon, right? Ripping, rolling. And just like a miracle, it pulls back to VWAP, holds it, and then rallies off it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the manipulation. That's the market structure or price action that I say is blatant every day. And you just follow that stuff. If you just follow that stuff, I mean, this is it. This is it. This is the only way to trade. There is no other way. And by the way, John Money, this guy's name is Stockman, and this guy's name is Money. What's going on here? Am I in the Matrix right now? What's going on? I want a cool name, Mister Money. If that's your last name, I want to be Mister Money. Mister Stockman's pretty damn cool too. But Mister Money, Mister Money, Mister Money, why don't you come and see what we do live? And don't take my word for it. Take this guy's word for it. The guy that comes on after me, he's a former student of mine who now teaches, and it's just amazing to see what he built. He built an algorithm to do all this shit for you. It's actually almost there. It's almost, if I didn't enjoy yelling and screaming about dumb shit, well, actually, this is not dumb shit. Soon the computers are going to do it for me also. And that's going to be automated. And I'm really not going to have anything to talk about. So I'll just show you my P&L at the end of the day. There. And then I'll hire lawyers. I'll get some accountants, and I'll put together that fund. And then it's talking about 1%, Martin. You're going to have to pay me 28.5%. Right. But it'll be worth it. You put 25 grand in the account, and 5 years from now, hopefully it'll be worth 100 grand. You'd be willing to pay me my 28%, 28.4%. All right, I got to get some sush. All right. Oh, small caps. I trade anything that moves as long as there's volume. So I don't know the difference between a small cap and a large cap anymore. I just know if there's a lot of volume. Like, yeah, what was a small cap one today? NVTS. Traded the shit out of NVTS. NVTS. Contact my corporate overlord. My website is hitthebid.com. I don't know what this other guy was talking about, $48. No, I charge a lot more than $48. $48 doesn't even get me out of bed. Hit thebid.com. That's my website. If you sign up, they give you 2 free weeks. You get to hang with us. And if you're not digging it for 2 weeks, you say, this guy sucks. I want my money back. Or I think they don't even charge you. So I think you got to put your credit card on file. If you stay 2 weeks, then they charge you. I don't know how they do it, but you won't regret it. And if you do regret it, talk to me first, all right? Because I'd like to know what happened. Like Martin apparently hasn't figured shit out. Because, man, one day like today, you would be like, wow. If I ever doubted this guy, I will never doubt him again. I mean, this was a ridiculous day, sick day, absolutely ridiculous. And I hate gap up holiday days, but it started by playing the fade. You know what the fade is, right? It's shorting the market out of the gate. OKLO, Q short, awesome. Even shorted rigatoni today for a couple of shekels. My problem is I just don't make enough money as a trader. That's my problem because I don't take the size where it makes I don't feel it anymore. But I know why I'm in it, right? I'm in it for the fun. I'm in it to teach. I'm in it to keep my energy level up. So I trade enough to make it sort of count because I know I can't concentrate when I'm talking and trading. And that's basically what I do. So I take enough. I trade with to the point where I'm not worried. If something goes horribly wrong, it's not going to be horribly wrong. But I tell you, man, on a day like this, I should be doing 20 grand like the old days. Man. But if somebody in the room is having the best day, like this guy who said, this is my best day here in 2 years, that's worth 20,000 to me. And I mean it. All right, I'm out of here. Well, put it this way, my friend John. If your last name is Money, that's fantastic. John Money. Also, John Money. Weren't you the guy from The Unforgiven? Or was that Money? Wasn't that, what's his name? Character Clint Eastwood? Unforgiven? You might want to clear your way out the back, lest you want to get killed. Well, if you're going to decorate in front of your bar with my friend, I'm going to shoot you. It's the best. John Money, right? You a big fan of The Unforgiven? If you are, I love you, man. It's one of my favorite movies. I watch that movie at least once every month. Anyway, it's enough rambling for me. But Martin, if you're out there, join the real website. You'll make that $48 back in 20 minutes. Anyway, what I was going to say is I've been doing this so long, I used to have hair. I used to trade with my kids on my lap when I had hair. Well, then again, now that I watch those videos, I didn't have hair. I was holding on to what I thought was hair, and nobody wanted to say, hey, man, you probably should shave the rest of that, whatever that is. Nope, that ain't me, man. My website is hitthebid.com or Stock Market Media. My corporate overlords are, Stock Market. Who are they? I don't even know my name. I don't even know these guys. I sold half my stock in my whole company. They just run my life for me. What are they called? Stockmarketmedia.com. Those guys. They run my website. I'm just a dancing monkey now, Martin. Hey! Throw the goddamn towel! You better get some information from me first. And soon, I mean. I might just retire. I'm going to let the algo do it all for me. I get these crazy headaches now. I don't know what the hell's going on. I think it's because I've been sitting in front of this. I don't have a Discord. I'm pre-Discord. Guys like me hate Discord. I hate the Discord people. Yeah, I built my own website before Discord. Yeah. What I'm also going to do, I'm going to just sail away. I was thinking about becoming Bruce Banner. You know who Bruce Banner is? I'm going to go drive from town to town to town and just be a vigilante or like the Equalizer, even though I can't fight. So I got a problem with that part. But I'm thinking maybe I retire. I go from town to town, helping people with their problems and then becoming the Incredible Hulk at night. boom, 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 and then walking away all sad with my backpack on, and the sad music comes on. Boom, ba-da-doo, boom, ba-da-da, ba, ba-da-da. The schmooze room is closed. That's why it's only open on Thursday nights, sometimes Friday afternoon. Boom, ba-da-doo, boom, ba-da-da, ba. Yeah, but you can't go around shooting people, right? Got to be able to get involved with some fisticuffs every once in a while. All right. But seriously, I got crazy neck pains. I got a constant headache. I can't see. I can't hear. Inevitably, I got to pull myself away from doing this. But I'm only 53. So I figured by 55, my head's just going to spontaneously combust. And hopefully that's on film. Wouldn't that be great? In the middle of a conversation, my head just like fucking scanners. You know what? It's not caffeine withdrawal either because maybe that is it. Maybe I drink so much coffee in the beginning of the day when it starts to wear off, I get headaches. That could be the answer. Maybe you just solved all my problems. I don't know. I'm gonna go to a neurologist. I get a headache in my eye. It's like I got a headache right here. And it like wraps around my head. Yet I still sit in front of the computer. But you know what? I gotta go get some dinner. I'm out of here. Shrimp scampi for dinner with a side of salmon sushi. Huh? And I cook, Martin. And I cook. I'm a catch. You gay? You looking for a husband? What are you into? Remember, you're not gay if you don't push back. It's pushback, not pullback. Pushback. All right. Goodbye.